Hello and welcome back to another adventure in Checkpoint. Here we are today in Longest Night, which is an old-ass game. But as you will see, it is a supplemental, as they're calling it, which is kind of like a prequel type dealie, or a testing of things for Night in the Woods. Now, if you've been following my channel for a little bit, you'll know that we played Night in the Woods, and it went very well. And look, the band are back together. Quite literally, because they are a band. Why aren't I called? Man, I've missed these guys. I've missed these guys. That's the whole reason why I'm playing this supplemental. It's kind of prequel dealy, because these characters are just so great, and honestly, I've missed them. I've missed this game so much. Why aren't I called? Fire. We have a fire. We have reached that level as a civilization. I'm bored. Feels like we've been here forever. Oh, we should do the Longest Night constellation thing. Wow, really? I haven't done that since I was like 6. No one has done that since they were like 6. Well, I don't remember being 6. Really? Really? Yeah, I don't remember much before like 8.5. Come to think about it, I don't really remember anything before like 7. No, maybe like 5 or 6, maybe? A push? But yeah, most of my memories kind of appeared or are well remembered after like 8 or 7. B is a synthetic life form created at age 8.5. No, she's not. She's clearly a crocodile. This makes so much sense. Now, someone was actually mad at me in one of my in one of my videos because I referred to the characters like as their animals when they're not supposed to be or something, or like the person was like, please stop referring to the characters as animals, they're supposed to be separate. God damn it, Steve, why do you do this sort of thing? Well, you know what? Gregg is a fox, Angus is a bear, B is a crocodile, and Mae is a cat. That's quite evident. 11011, okay, whatever, I'm done. Yeah, that joke lasted a while. Can we just do this thing? None of us knows enough about the constellations to even do it, B. Yeah, B. Yeah, B. I do. Of course, Angus does. The nerd. Since when? Since always. Now listen up, dummies. Wow, jeez, Angus. We're going to school. Space school. I wonder if this will have, like, any tangible links to Night in the Woods. I can't see anything, because I think this was made way before Night in the Woods was released. We're pattern finders. Find some patterns. Okay. What? This is bizarre. So am I supposed to be like finding the shapes here? Or something? Like I can see the characters like very faintly in the background. Am I supposed to like... Ah, okay, I get it now. I was just moving my mouse around. Okay, so if I do something like this, will this like make something... There we go. Rubella, Pope sometime in the 1400s. Crazy times. Oh god, I love this one. There were 2 rival popes. 2 rival ones? Do they have like a rap battle? And then he ate them. What? Wow. I knew that one. That is amazing. I mean, historically, his extended family poisoned one and stabbed the other before throwing him into a canal. But he did eat them. He did eat them, yes. I really like how they've kept like the same design fluently all the way through. Apart from this fire, it looks a bit too realistic for what we experienced in Night in the Woods. Chomp chomp! Whoops, I ate you, now I'm the burp. Right, so we'll go for something like this, I think? I think that's right. Hey, that's B! Harmonium, the head of the singing order of angels. Ugh, this one. My mom always said I look like this one. I see the resemblance. I can see it. I sure can't. Leading so many cranky angels. Grouching hard. Across the sky. Okay. Moving on. So what's this? There's some sort of like weird thing here. I'm just trying to see where the character like starts and ends. So I think it goes like this. I think it goes around like here. No, maybe here. Okay, not anywhere at all. Maybe it just goes like this then. There we go. It's a giant whale with a big bunch of houses and trees on top of it and mountains. Should probably go to the doctors and get that checked out. Mundy, the world fish. Back then they thought whales were fish. And you know that the world was on one. Mundy is my sign. Oh god. Of course it is. Hey, what does that mean? You know, this is very relaxing. What does that mean? Worm. I don't know what that means. Well, if any of this meant anything, then it might mean something, but it doesn't, sir. It doesn't. Worm. I don't know what they're trying to say here. What are you doing? Whale noises. Oh, right. I see. I'm not even going to attempt that. But you guys keep doing what you're doing. I'm not even going to try that. Okay, we found one. A fish. And just a fish. Pretty self-explanatory. Huh. Fun fact, fish is my sign. I think that means you're adaptable and smelly. I think that means you're a failure in all things. We should say adaptable. At least that's got a bit of a compliment in it. Adaptable. Smelly, not so much. But rather than saying, I think that means you're a failure in all things, well, I'm a nice person, so I'm going to say this one. Got one of those right, huh, Cap'n? Got a manly musk going on here. You smell like that stuff I got you, finally. Ice Hawk. It has a picture of an ice hawk on it. I smell quite masculine. Like an ice hawk. I think you smell nice, Angus. Thanks. What's an ice hawk? Right, so there's... What is this here? It's like a pizza ship. Well, it's clearly not pizza. Tolmatron. It's a giant bell. It rings at the end of the world. Isn't that absolutely positive as all hell? And Mundy shakes everything off her back. And I think it all catches fire too. It all made sense back then. Back when people were like wicked dumb. Yeah, I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but people were super dumb back then. It's all relative. And full of dumb people. Beautiful, dumb people. So how many of these patterns are we supposed to be finding? Like, every one ever? So I think this one sort of goes like this? Maybe it goes upwards? No? That's weird. It doesn't go anywhere, apparently. Does it go all the way back here? Where does this one go? Does it go all the way... What? Where am I going with this one? You can kind of hear with like the music, like where it's supposed to be going, I think. So sort of like this? It must be there. Where else would it be? That one's not let me do anything. Have I missed a dot? Maybe like here? I'm doing every dot imaginable. I can't really see what the thing's supposed to be either. That's strange. That's very odd. I can't see where this one's supposed to be going. If we can kind of work around it like this. Does this connect to anything? Maybe a cross? Does this one connect back to the start? Yeah. Quinona, executed by some king somewhere. That's just a decapitated head. Yeah, her head continued to speak against her murderers for years. That's pretty sweet. You'd think, right? In the story, she's portrayed as annoying. Like she was being a martyr. About literally being martyred. They eventually put her head in a trunk and threw it into a river. Jeez. I mean, why did they have to put it into a river? Like, surely if they cut her head off, that'd be enough to kill her? I guess if they wanted to hide the head. Me, I normally hide them, like, in my car boot. Or just, like, under my bed. No one really looks there. They should take some advice from me. Amateurs. Oh, is that all? That was enough, apparently. I completely missed what she did. Supposedly, if you put your head underwater in some river in Italy, she'll tell you about her murder. You know, I'm going to Italy in, like, a couple of months. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll just stick my head underwater for a while. That seems like one of my best ideas to date. But not like the guilt of her murderers. More like she's giving you a guilt trip or something stupid. The constellation's garbage. Chop my head off, I'll bite yours off. Happy longest night, everyone. Moving on. Right, so where does this one go? Does it go, like, back here? Okay, that was weird. Invernerus, the inventor of music. Nice beak, reminds me of Germ. Hey, I know Germ. Germ isn't even musical, like at all. He's a bit of a weirdo, in fact. Well, I know who Germ is. Like Germ? Weird Germ? Yes? How do you know? I think Mae's getting sleepy. Right, can I go this way? Okay, we can kind of control it with our mouse. This is kind of relaxing, though. I think one of the best parts of Night in the Woods was its, like, dialogue and stuff, so this is really neat. To kind of get that condensed into one little experience. Lucio! Oh, yeah. Who? What? Let's say what? Lucio the Fox. Scourge of the French countryside. Yeah, totally French, totally a scourge. Why does he have a spear through him? The candle that burns twice as bright gets speared through the guts. Beautiful. You can see why this one is so popular. So it looks like there's another one like around here. It looks like a little triangle shape. There we go. I think that's Angus. Marmonodes. Or Marmonodes. The Little King. He was a king who was little? I don't know anything about this one. Apparently a little king was big news back then. I don't think he was even supposed to be all that small. Stop the presses. So there's this king, right? But get this. He's slightly smaller than you'd expect. He wears small shoes. Let's immortalize him in the night sky. I'm kinda short. Mae Borowski. Constellation. No. Everyone who picked their constellations is dead now. Well, that's just the kind of deadpan humor I expect from B. There we go. Some sort of billy goat. Ibon, the first singer. Ever see the opera based on this? No? Oh, it's brilliant. It's like 21 hours long. Jeez. Did people watch opera for that long? And like 100 years ago when it was playing in Bright Harbour, the stage exploded during the part where Ibon crashes his balloon into the world worm. Sweet. Was anyone killed? Like a lot of people. Listen, if you can't laugh at that, I have bad news about the rest of history. So I guess we're going up like here next. No, it's not working. It's so tough finding like the right. Maybe conjoin's just back. No? Okay, well this must go further. Maybe it's one of those ones where, yeah, where it kind of connects to. Yeah, okay. The mice writers, inventors of written language. Weren't there supposed to be thousands of them? Listen, there's only so much sky. The mice writers are my sign. I think that means you're thousands of geniuses. I think that means you're screwed. Yeah, let's not be nasty again. So I think that this little supplemental / prequel here must do you think there's some references to the later like part of the game in Night in the Woods, because you have these weird dreams where you meet like celestial creatures. I think that's an appropriate word for it. Celestial or ethereal is probably better, including one that's like a giant cat in the sky. So I'm wondering, maybe this has like something to do with that. Maybe this has more references than we're actually picking up on. Oh my god, I remember that. You got sent out to adult church to sit with your parents. No punch and cookies for me. Well, I certainly missed out on all of that. Oh dude, you didn't even. Right, so now we've got... I think this might be the final one, right? So it kind of goes like this, I would imagine. Maybe down here, up there, like that, and boom. Oh, apparently not. Well, that's awkward. Where does it connect to then? How would I have ever gotten that? Corvin, the thief, stole the diamond from the crown of Rubella, a fire-breathing pope. Got arrowed to death like 200 feet from the palace. So you didn't get to be a constellation for being a great thief then. He did not. Screw the man, steal the diamonds. Ah yes, the revolutionary zeal of kids from the suburbs. Possum Springs isn't the suburbs. Yeah, you need a city to have suburbs. We're in the dead center of nowhere. It's like a 40-minute drive if you want to buy shoes. Also, I'm 21, I'm not a kid, I think you're younger than me. I'm 21 too, we both have full-time jobs. Well, as close to full-time as they can get. before they have to start giving us health insurance. I'll be 20 in like 4 months. Okay, fine, you're all very serious adults. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Right, and that's it. We gazed the whole sky. Every constellation. That's all 13 of them. Yay, thanks, Angus. That was pretty great. You're a big old nerd, Captain. Yes. Yes, I am. You should be a professor. I like to think I filled that role at the video store. Well, I should probably get home. Wait. I just realised that I haven't hung out with you for years, B. What? Yeah, not since like 7th grade. We had a huge fight when we were 12. I should not mention that. Don't bring that up. We might start another fight. I remember. I was there. You were a massive jerk. Oh dear. But why am I at a longest night bonfire with you? Because you just miss me so much. Wait, are we actually in space? But I'm warm and breathing? What am I sitting on? Tyrannosaurus pattern. What? Oh god. I haven't seen Gregg or Angus for a year and a half. Regret and emptiness. I didn't go home for longest night. Laundry day. Apple juice tears from when you threw up earlier. You have to call home. You don't want to call home. It's too late to take the bus. What made you think of me today? You don't want to take the bus. This is your new life. Is it still new after a year and a half? Underwear adjust. Next year will be new again. Next you will be new again. Leg stretch. Oh, come on. This is getting stupid. Am I seriously... Alright. Well, home's not gonna call itself. So I guess this is what leads on to Night in the Woods. I guess that's the prequel done. Night in the Woods. Awesome. Oh, and it's shut down. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of... Well, it's not even Night in the Woods, the longest night, I guess. You can go support it on itch.io if I can find the link. If we go back to the game page. As you can see here, The Longest Night, Night in the Woods Supplemental number 1 was released in 2013. So you can go back to that time and play it yourself. It's free. The downloads are down here. Make sure you do your thing and get it done. But for now, this has been Steve. That has been Night in the Woods. Checkpoint complete. Bye!